Welcome back to my channel, everyone, and if you're new here, hi! Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of my videos. So this is the Lego set that I bought in Legoland, which I'll link the video up above. So let's get building the news van. So this is Aaliyah. She is our main character. She loves horses, she loves nature, but she's also the news presenter. But she comes with another facial expression, but it looks a little bit villainous. And here we have Peter. He's our micro mini doll in this set. And we've also got a villain called Daryl. This is the first time we have met this character, but we need to build a chainsaw. Yes, that's right, a chainsaw. Because he is trying to cut down all the trees in Heartlake City. But this is why the news van's here, so it can get stopped, hopefully. So they're filming about a protest going on, and we've even got this cute owl. It doesn't have a name, but look how cool it looks. So onto our first bit of building. We are building the bit that the news van is centered around. This is the theme. So this is where all the trees are getting chopped down by Daryl, which isn't good, but it's also got a fun moving part to it, which is really exciting, and I can't wait to find out what it is. So if you've been a part of the Lego Friends fans since the very beginning, you would have known they've only done one news van at the quite a few years ago, and it was my first ever Lego set that I bought, and we're going to have it featured on this video right at the very end because I would like to compare them both. So as you can see, those log bits are stickers, that bit's a printed tile with all the stripes on it to say warning, there's a barrier because something is happening. So I really like it. So we have got a protest sign next, which is very important. It's saying, do not cut the trees down. So I really love it how it's all a part of a very serious topic. And we are just making the tree itself. And this tree looks quite different from any other trees that I've seen before. We're also making a moving part, which is so exciting. So, I wonder what that bit's going to be used for. So we got a little bowl piece on there. So as you can see, it's a little bit heavy on one side when you put the first bit in, so it tilts. So that's probably what the move's going to do. It's going to be tilting. But this is actually really interesting. Oh, so we're putting an egg in there. Oh, it's that owl's egg. And here comes a chainsaw. Oh no! Oh no, that's not good. But hopefully, with the cameras being here, it saves the day in Heartlake City. So I really love this camera. It's actually really simple to build, but also very recognisable. And I really like that there's a microphone on top of it. So it really looks really realistic, which is so cool. So it's just like a normal camera, just in miniature, which is so cute. And there's Aaliyah. I have a feeling she's still got her villain face on. Oh, she's really not very happy about that. Okay, so now we're on to building the main piece. This is the news van itself, which is so exciting. Because obviously I had the original news van and it just makes me so excited. It was the first Lego set that I ever got. So building this it's the second news van. But I just really want to see how it's changed. And obviously in that time, Lego Friends team have completely got lots better at building. We're getting exciting things and it's so cool. So as you can see, there's blue one side and yellow the other. It's so we don't get muddled up with which side's which, because sometimes it can get confusing. Okay, so it's looking good. We've got some different colours this year, which is exciting. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this, and I don't know what those yellow things are. Maybe it's just a platform, maybe it's the engine, I really don't know. But it's looking great. So yeah, so this set is £25 in the UK. It also has 446 Lego pieces in it, which is a lot, especially for £25. And you also get 3 mini dolls, which ages and ages ago you only used to get 2 mini dolls for this price range, so that's really cool. We have got another sticker here. It's got a little camera on it, so it's probably saying, I think it's like sort of stands for like, watch out, we are currently filming because it is the news van, but it's not called the news van. It's actually called the newsroom van because it's got its own room in it and it's going to be able to open up. So this is really cool. This set is aimed at 6+, so 6 years and older, because it's a little bit complicated, but it's also straightforward. It's not too confusing, it's just right. And we've got some lovely curved pieces here, and I really love this purple colour. Oh, I do hope we have more things with purple, a couple more pink things, because this year they've completely changed it. It's not so like the typical girly colours anymore. We're getting lots of different colours too. But I do miss some of the pinks, the blues and the purples because they are my favourite colours. But I do like how those colours, well, the purple and the blue is on this one. But we've also got a green, which is very different. It is quite cool though. And as you can see here, this is where the Lego friends will sit when they're driving in the news van. But they haven't got the normal clippy bits that they put their feet into. So that's going to be a bit different. And they've still got the studs on, so it's not like a smooth tile. So that's going to be very interesting to see whether they stay put in their seats. We've also got a gear stick and we are building onto the front of the news van, which is so exciting. And we have got a big sticker here. This is a sticker of the front and it's got an electric symbol on it. So normally we see that electric symbol, but I have a feeling it's normally in green on a single stud. So that's really different and it's really cool as well, just to have it a different colour. So it stands out more, because I think if it was green, it would have just blended in with the front of this news van. So we're having a bit of a different shaped vehicle here. It's got a bit of a curve at the front, but it's also quite flat as well at the front. So this is going to be the newsroom itself. We've got some little printed tiles there. So I have a feeling that's the controls for how the, well, pretend controls. And we've also got another sticker here which says news. So this is the background for the news report. And it's also got, which I really love, the Heartlake City Community Centre, which is so cool. So it's nice to see that everyone in Heartlake City really loves the community centre, which is brand new in Heartlake City. We've also got some more controls here, but we got some fun stickers. So Stephanie has made an appearance. She is now the mayor of Heartlake City, and it's also a sticker on here. So these are like two different screens of what's currently going on different cameras. So the different TV monitors that they'll be switching between the different like images on the TV, which is really cool. We've also got some lights here, which is really exciting. And I'm excited, but I don't know how they sort of fit in with this, so that's going to be interesting to see how it actually works. So this piece is actually going to open up and create a huge room, which is so exciting. Yep, I'm really excited about this because obviously I had the original news van and it just gets more and more exciting. Sometimes seeing a thing that was previously done once, doing it again, but even better. So this is the opposite side now. So we're building the complete opposite side, but it's slightly different than the first time. We've got a keyboard. So I have a feeling this might be the editing room because somebody's got a drink there. They're prepared to sit here for a very long time and edit videos. So as you can see there, when you do edit videos, it is quite like this actually, how it's laid out on the screen, which is so cool. And I like it that you've got each stage of how like a program or like a news video is done. That's actually really exciting. So yeah, I'm really excited about this. I do really like this. So this is how it's looking. So it's quite nice. It all folds neatly together. Nothing gets in the way, which is really nice and very useful. We're just attaching everything to make it more secure in place, which is just really great. This is such a fun Lego set. Like, you could go on lots of adventures. We're adding some more bits in to stabilise it together because we don't want to open the door and it fall off, because that would be really sad. But obviously Lego is meant for you to take apart and build into lots of other things, which I can definitely say I keep it as what it is. I'm really bad for that. We have got a news van. A news van. Oh dear, my brain is not working. We have got a news sticker. So you know that it is the news van, and it's got loads of cartoon bits on it, which is so cool. And now we're randomly building a chair. Yes, a chair. So I have a feeling this is where the news reporter, so Aaliyah, will be sitting. So this is actually really exciting. So this is probably the first time you have seen it built. So it's fully open up, and look how cool it is. There's so many different areas, so many different play opportunities. And we're also making the desk, because every news person sits behind a desk. We've got a phone. Aaliyah, should you actually be on your phone whilst reporting about the news? But none of it gets in the way. It folds up really nice and neatly. So we're now making some bit of extra features onto the back of the news van to create some shape. So it's not just a flat, boring bit of the back of the thing. It's also got character, which is really cool. We've got some indicators, some brake lights, and a walkie-talkie. That is actually quite cool, but hopefully it doesn't fall off because we don't want to lose that. So yeah, it's looking great. I'm really loving the colours of this. This year, the colours are so different. We've got a light on there. It looks like we're clipping something onto the back. Yeah, it's looking really detailed and so different. Yeah, this year we've had some really exciting Lego sets, and I think it's only going to get more and more exciting from now, which is so exciting. And I keep saying the word exciting. As you can tell, I'm getting very excited. But yeah, so leave in the comments what you think to this Lego set, because I would love to hear what you guys think. So obviously I got this at Legoland, so I had to pay full price for it. But if you have a look on Amazon, sometimes it does come down in price, or get it on double VIP points, so you get twice the points on the Lego store. So yeah, I do really like this one. It's so cool. So yeah. As you've probably noticed, I have put the steering wheel on a different side, because in England we drive on the left side of the road. Trying to make sure I get this right. So our steering wheel is actually on the right side, and I thought I'd actually like it if Heartlake City was a little bit like England. They drive on the same side of the road as us, or else things could get very confusing very quickly. So we are building the roof now, because there's still actually a little bit to go on this news van. This news van has a lot to it, which is very exciting. And we've got a spinny bit. Oh, I wonder what's going to be on here. I'm getting very excited. I get excited about Lego all the time, and especially when there's some fun elements. And I have no idea what that piece was. I have never seen it before. Don't even know what it officially is, but this is exciting. So we're building another camera, and it's a little bit confusing because you start building it upside down. So yeah, very confusing at first, but it'll be fine. So just make sure you get those bits up the right way. It will all make sense in the end. So yeah, this is a bit of a different camera. This is a huge camera. Whoa, a very big camera, so they can go out and about and get lots of different videos, and it's a little bit difficult to get on there, as you could probably tell. But I really like it. It looks so realistic and so much fun. But now it's time to put the wheels on, and these wheels are very different to any other wheels that I've seen before. The tyres actually come already attached to it, and we're putting little purple discs on with a sticker. Oh my goodness, my words are not working today. So we've got a sticker on there to make the wheels look very different, but I really like that. So that is the newsroom van complete, which is so cool. Let's put Aaliyah in there. So this is everything that this set comes with. And look how fun it is. You've got so many different play opportunities here. You've got a villain, which is actually really fun because we've only ever had like one villain, and that was like Casey in a previous sea theme for Lego Friends. Here is a quick close-up of this Lego set, and isn't it so much fun? But I think you've waited long enough. It's time to compare it with the very original. And look at this. This is my first ever Lego set that I ever got. This was the set that got me into Lego, which is so cool to see it again. I love it. It's quite small actually. It's not very wide. But let's take a look inside. So as you can see, it's a very much more girly looking set. It's got pink on it. It's got that lovely blue that I love. We've got a light there, and we've also got some other bits in here. We've got a little camera. So the camera was literally like one big Lego brick, and you just stuck a little bit on the side and another bit, which was the lens. But I remember going on so many adventures with this set. It's still one of my favourites. I think it will always be one of my favourites because it was my first Lego set, which is so exciting. And here we got it, Emma, who came with this set, and we've got Andrew here as well. So these are so cool. But the most thing that I really loved about this set is it came with a background with a weather report on it of Heartlake City, and on the back it has the little screen, and then it be behind them, and it's saying about the cupcake competition. So this was either the biggest cupcake in Heartlake City or cake, or the best cake in Heartlake City. So it wasn't really on a very important theme. It was a fun thing. But what I really love about this new Lego set is that it's about a very important topic. So this is inside, you can sort of see in there. There weren't much space in there. You had a little editing area, but it wasn't as cool as this new one. But I definitely like the sticker for this one on the side in Heartlake News Van, which I prefer that sticker over the new one what just says news. I find that a little bit boring. But yeah, it's different. So I think it's time we bring the other ones side by side. So here we go. You can see the size difference here. So this new one is a little bit shorter, but it's wider, where the old one is a bit longer but a lot narrower, as you can really tell by that angle. It is different, and as you can see, I changed the steering wheel on the other one as well, which I didn't realise. I don't do it all the time. Every now and then, must have thought, news van, must change it over. But yeah, that's how the other one opens up, and this is how the old one opens up. So yeah, it's different, and funny enough, they were both around the same price, but the piece difference was completely different. So let's take a look at the characters. So obviously in the original we only had 2 characters, and in this one we have got 3. Let's take a look at the topics side by side, and this new one definitely beats the old one, and it's even got a moving piece, which is so much fun. But really sad for the owl because it loses its egg, which is not good. But yeah, so this is the actual little pieces that came in that set, which is so much fun. And here comes the new news van. Woo! It looks so cool. And let's pop that bit down. And here's the old one. Doesn't it look so cool having both of them side by side? But as you can see, the fronts are very different. I prefer the old one because it has quite a nice smooth front, where this one's a bit basic, but it's got this random curve that just feels really random. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you all really enjoyed it. Do subscribe to my channel and check out some of my other videos.